Hello, students. You're welcome to your favorite educational program, Teaching and Learning on Radio by Niger State Ministry of Education. It promises to be interesting and it comes up every weekday. This is to keep the school children abreast of their curriculum due to coronavirus pandemic that has kept them at home. At this moment, we have our facilitator in the studio who will be taking you on a very interesting subject. Happy viewing. I am Kabir Yusuf.
Today, we shall be taking biology, and the topic is microorganisms around us. Microorganism is a topic in SS1 biology, though other classes in the senior section, that is SS1 and SS2, could benefit from the topic. Microorganisms, they are living organisms that are around in the environment. And these living organisms, they cannot be seen with the naked eyes, but with the help of microscope. The microorganisms, they are everywhere, on land, in water, in the air, even in our body, on surfaces, on our body. Microorganisms are present there. And these microorganisms, they are classified into groups. We have bacteria, we have fungi, we have algae, we have protozoa, and of course, we have virus. Today, we shall be talking specifically on a particular type of virus, which is known as COVID-19. This COVID-19 has hit big time on the environment and all over the world. So under COVID-19, at the end of the lesson, the students should be able to describe or give brief account of COVID-19. They should be able to describe the structure of COVID-19, and they should be able to state symptoms of COVID-19, as well mention environmental impacts or effects of COVID-19. And lastly, they should be able to state some preventive measures of COVID-19. COVID-19 is an acronym by the World Health Organization, and this COVID-19 has its meaning. It is known as coronavirus disease 2019. That is coronavirus disease 2019. COVID-19 is just an acronym that stands for that meaning. It is a severe respiratory illness that has affected a lot of people. And today it is designated as SARS-CoV-2. SARS stands for Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome, Coronavirus 2. It was formerly known as 2019 nCoV, but today it is known as SARS-CoV-2. Coronavirus was first identified in Wuhan, Hubei city in China. And there, it spread and affected many people, killed a lot of lives, and rendered so many activities down. And this COVID-19 spread all over the country. At least it has affected about 184 countries today. COVID-19 was first discovered in December 2019, and it was first reported to the World Health Organization in December 31st, 2019. And on January 30th, 2019, and 2020, the World Health Organization declared COVID-19 as a global health emergency. And on March 11th, 2020, the same World Health Organization declared COVID-19 as a global pandemic. COVID-19, to some people, they believe that it is created by man because it has 100% amino acid similarities with the virus or COVID-19 virus that was found in bats and that found in human being. However, some people believed that coronavirus was infected by man either through direct contact with the virus or through consumption of an unknown intermediate host. Now, let's go to the structure of COVID-19. The structure of COVID-19 is that, one, the structure is spherical in shape. COVID-19 is spherical in shape, and it is pleomorphic in particles. That is, it has sizes that varies from 80 to 160 nanometer in length. And this coronavirus is enveloped in nature. That is, it has the outermost contact or outermost surface. It also has cytoplasm, a very deep, large surface where some of the proteins that are contained in the coronavirus, they are embedded. Coronavirus is positive sense single-stranded substance, and it is from the zoonotic origin. Coronavirus has about 4 proteins. These 4 proteins, they are contained in coronavirus, and they are envelope, we have spike, we have a membrane, and the last protein is the nucleocapsid. These are the 4 proteins that the coronavirus contains. The envelope is the smallest of the 4 proteins, and it is that structure where the spike is attached to. So the spike is embedded in the envelope, or on the envelope, I mean to say. The spike is embedded on the envelope, and it anchors the envelope. The polymers of the spike, they appear like a crown. The spike of coronavirus has a crown-like appearance, and that is why when you view coronavirus, you will see a lot of projections on the surface of the virus, and these projections is just like the granular tentacles in the sun dew, and it makes the coronavirus to look like a crown when you see it. And it is with the help of this spike, that projection on coronavirus, that the virus is able to attach itself on surfaces. So that spike is very important, and that is why the virus can gain ground. It can attach itself to surfaces, clothes, whatever. So it is one of the reasons why it is able to spread all over. Coronavirus also has another protein which is known as membrane. The membrane is the most common of the 4 proteins that are contained in the virus. And this membrane is responsible for the shape of the envelope, and hence the spherical shape of coronavirus. Remember, I told you that coronavirus is spherical in shape. And the last the last protein there is the nucleocapsid. The nucleocapsid is involved in the processes that has to do with the viral genome. When we talk about the viral genome, we are talking about the hereditary information that has to do with the virus. So these are some of the proteins that the virus contains. Now, there are some symptoms that are associated with coronavirus, and these symptoms, they range from common symptoms such as fever, we have cough, and we have tiredness. These are some of the common symptoms of coronavirus. And we have some symptoms that are less common, such as aches and pains. We have sore throat. There is pneumonia. There is headache. We have loss of taste and smell. There is conjunctivitis, which is also known as Apollo. And also, there is another symptoms that affects the finger and the eye. These are some of the less common symptoms of coronavirus. And the severe symptoms of coronavirus, they include difficulty in breathing. A patient that is suffering from coronavirus finds it difficult to breathe. That is, the patient may have a short breath. And there is another symptom which is known as pain in the chest. The person that is suffering from coronavirus will always feel pain in the chest. That is when the condition is severe. And also, there is another symptom of this coronavirus, which is difficulty in breathing. Now, let's take a journey into the environmental impact or effect of coronavirus. There are a lot of environmental impacts or effects as a result of coronavirus. Coronavirus pandemic is a defining global health challenges that we are having today. And this coronavirus has made or has caused a lot of impact in the society. There are challenges that are being faced in the environment today. Now we have some of the impacts that are faced as a result of coronavirus. And since its emergence in Asia, it has gained ground and has spread to all the continents of the world except Antarctica. It is only Antarctica that are free from coronavirus. All other continents are affected. And as such, it is affecting or infecting people and claiming lives. A lot of people have died across the world. And as a result, cases are increasing day by day as a result of coronavirus around the world. A lot of countries, they have tried as much as possible to contain this virus by testing and treating patients that have the disease. They also embark on what is known as carrying out contact testing. They carry out contact testing, and also countries of the world, they have tried to limit traveling from one country to another in order to control sporting events. There is no more sporting events. Concerts are being closed down. Even schools, they are closed down today as a result of coronavirus. And across the globe, shops, theaters, restaurants, and even bars, they are closing. Religious activities have been reduced as a result of coronavirus. And even a lot of cities, dozens of countries in the world today, they have been deserted as a result of coronavirus. And as a result, people are indoors. People are indoors. They don't. As a result, coronavirus is not just a global health crisis alone. Today, it is also social, economic, and political crisis. Now, globally, there is global production, global consumption, and unemployment rate has been reduced as a result. I said we should use alcoholic-based hand sanitizer. The sanitizer you are using should contain at least 60% of ethanol, because this ethanol in the hand sanitizer helps to eliminate the spike. Remember, I told you that the function of that spike is to enable the coronavirus to attach itself on surfaces. So with that 60% ethanol, it can help to eliminate or destroy the spike that the virus used to attach itself. So you learn how to endeavor to use hand sanitizer. Also, wear face masks. It is very important to use face masks to prevent the spread or from being infected. Also, we are advised to practice respiratory etiquette. And what is this respiratory etiquette? It is the act of sneezing or coughing into a flexed elbow, because the main primary source of contact is through saliva or through respiratory droplets. When an infected person cough or sneeze, the droplet can move to another individual where the person can be infected. So we are always advised to practice respiratory etiquette, sneezing in a flexed elbow. Also, individuals are advised to observe physical distancing. Apart from social distancing, we should also observe physical distances. And if you want to travel, there is no need for you to travel except if that journey is very, very important. Avoid unnecessary traveling, and try as much as possible to stay at least 1 meter away from somebody that is coughing or in shape. And it has variable sizes ranging from 180 to 160 nanometer in length. And I told you that it has 4 proteins. We have envelope, we have spike, we have membrane, and nucleocapsid. I gave some environmental impacts of the COVID-19, as well as some symptoms. And the symptoms are classified into common symptoms, less common symptoms, and severe.
Wow! Believe you had a wonderful time listening to your favorite educational program, Teaching and Learning on Radio by Niger State Ministry of Education. The essence of the program is to educate our children that have been at home due to coronavirus pandemic ravaging the entire world. This program will come your way next time. We do hope you will join us. Kabir Yusuf is my name, and I'm thanking you for watching.